Hi guys. I wanted to introduce slowly my collection of herps. I'm recently into the hobby, and I've been bitten by the snake bug, and I haven't looked back since. So I just wanted to introduce one of the snakes from my collection. This snake, typically amongst known herpetologists, doesn't need any introduction. This is an eastern black phase indigo snake. He has a little small white throat. You can see it under the chin. Amazing snake. I would say the most personable snake I have in my collection, and certainly one of the most personable snakes in the world. As far as intelligence goes, this snake, I would have to say, ranks amongst the top. I do have boas and reticulated pythons and some other colubrids. However, when it comes to intelligence, grace, and confidence, you will not find a snake like the indigo snake. Now, they are different species of indigo snake. This is the largest indigenous snake in the United States. There is a Texas form and an eastern form, and the forms have various phases of the easterns: red throats, black phase in eastern indigos. The eastern indigos are the ones most highly sought after due to their sheer indigo hue and exclusive position in the pet trade. The unique thing about these snakes is that when most people look at snakes, they automatically assume they're venomous. These snakes are not venomous. In fact, they prey on poisonous reptiles. One of their natural prey items is rattlesnakes, and they've been known to subdue rattlesnakes very easily, and they have a remarkable bite force. A lot of snakes, such as boas and pythons, they unhinge their jaws and are able to swallow prey much larger. However, these snakes have a fixed jaw, and they can only swallow a prey the size of the width of the mouth. So they cannot unhinge their jaw. However, that does offer them a very powerful bite radius and remarkable crushing power, that they could just crush the skull of their prey item. And they will basically eat anything they can overpower. They are not that finicky in terms of their meals. They will eat chickens, fish, rodents, and other snakes. These types of snakes can become lap snakes. They do know their owners by smell, by touch, and I often wonder by sight. They are truly magnificent. They do not constrict when they go after their prey. They basically grab their prey aggressively, bludgeon it against any object, and just thrash it around. They have a very violent feeding response. They just attack their prey like a dog. They do not sit and wait and strike and go into an S position like how boas and pythons do. They may appear to do that, but they really just go after the prey like nobody's business. And they also rattle their snakes. They rattle their tails when they're excited, mainly when they're scared or fleeing, or most notably when they're ready to eat. So, like the prey that they eat, rattlesnakes, they also rattle their tail, interestingly enough. What else can I tell you? These snakes, you do need a permit to keep in the United States. They are indigenous to Georgia and Florida. They are a protected species. You have to renew your permit every year. And they have a very fast metabolism. This guy, he's about, 3 years old. I would say possibly about 6 feet or so in length. I wouldn't say he's more than 6 feet. I say he's about 6 feet. I'm slow growing him. I feed him about every 5 days. Sometimes he has his moods where he goes longer. Sometimes he eats 2 prey items at once. He's currently feeding on small rats. I have given him medium rats, and I felt bad actually because he took a while swallowing it, again because of the width of the prey item. So really impressive snake, incredible snake. Really highly recommend if people can ever own one of these reptiles, and if you are an animal lover and love reptiles, especially snakes, this is one that will not disappoint. I promise you, this is a snake that it will be the most favorite snake in your collection. It is a snake, however, that does defecate quite a bit, and it poops all the time. You're going to have to clean the cage because of its fast metabolism. After it eats, it will defecate countless number of times, and its fecal matter is quite putrid. But if you've had children, you get used to smells. So again, beautiful indigo snake. I will introduce some of my other snakes in my collection as time goes on. He is not up for sale. I do not have a female to breed him with. He's just one of my keeper snakes. Magnificent. And I hope you enjoy the video. This is my first video, and I promise to do more, and we'll get better at it. And thanks for watching. I guess he'll say bye.